Did you know that in SolidWorks you can scale a sketch with its driving dimensions? You can actually change the size of a sketch and its driving dimensions. And that's what we're going to talk about in today's SolidWorks Power Move. So here you can see I've got this one model which has this little hanger here, this hole that I can use to hang this up on a shelf. And then I've got this model here and I'd like to use that same feature. All right, no problem. What we can do is find that feature here in the tree, press Control-C for copy. Now I'm going to use Control-Tab to go to this other window, click on this face, and I'm going to press Control-V. Now, at this point, I'm going to get a message that says there are external relations on the feature being copied. What that probably means is the sketch has a relationship to this edge in the other model, and that edge doesn't exist here. So because that edge is missing, I can either leave that relationship dangling, or I could delete that relationship, which will leave my sketch underdefined. I'm going to choose to delete those relationships, and then I'll patch them up at the end of the video. So I'm going to say delete. And now I'm left with an underdefined feature, but you can see the feature was copy and pasted, and it's looking pretty good. The problem is it's a little too small. So let's get in here and edit that sketch. And when we go to edit the sketch, what we can see here is that we're coming up with a dimension here of 30, 10, 2, 6. I really want this to increase at a ratio of about 1.5 to 1. So I want this to become 45. I want this to become 15, et cetera, et cetera. And so what can we do? Well, we've got a scale entities command here right on our sketching toolbar. Let's just use that, right? So we say scale entities, we select all these entities, we input a ratio here of 1.5 to 1, press enter, and nothing happens. And the reason nothing happens is because these commands that are here on your sketching toolbar are limited by the driving relationships or parameters that exist in your sketch. We've got these driving parameters here, and so we're not going to override them, and the scale entities command isn't going to work. Sure, we could delete all those dimensions and then it would work, but then we'd have to go back through and redefine all those dimensions. So instead, we can use a really old school command in SolidWorks called Tools, Sketch Tools, Modify. Tools, Sketch Tools, Modify. And when we launch this command here, what we can do is we can say that we want to take the entire sketch, everything in the sketch, and we want to scale it at a factor of 1.5 to 1. So the scale factor here, 1.5 to 1, and we press enter, and oh yeah, look at that. That is exactly what we wanted there. You can see that now that sketch has been increased in size, including the driving dimensions. And so all that's left to really do here is maybe just add a locating element like a center line. Create a center line here that comes over here at a distance of 10 millimeters. And then I can just drag that center line endpoint right onto this midpoint here of this edge to find the midpoint. And there we go, a nice driving feature, driving, fully defined sketch there. And now we can exit that sketch, and there we go. We've got that larger feature. So in this one, we've got the smaller version, and in this one, we've got the larger version. And that's what's known as Tools, Sketch Tools, Modify. It's a really handy command, but it does come with one caveat when you're trying to scale your sketches. And here's what that caveat is. Here you can see I'm going to create a sketch in millimeters, but my goal here is actually to be working in inches. So I get into my sketch here, I create a rectangle. I'm going to say I want this rectangle at 2 inches by 3 inches, and then I realize, oh no, I'm in millimeters. I'm in millimeters down here. So, okay, no problem. I'm just going to switch that to inches, and let's get back into the sketch here, edit sketch, and okay, 0.08, 0.12. So what am I going to do? I'm going to choose the command Tools, Sketch Tools, Modify, and when I choose Tools, Sketch Tools, Modify, scale is grayed out. I can't scale it. Okay, so why can't I scale it? Well, you can't do a lot of the commands in Modify Sketch if you have external relationships in your sketch. And in the case of this sketch, we have one external relationship. It's the relationship to the origin. So it's no problem. It's really easy to resolve this. You just come up here on your sketching toolbar, you go to Display Delete Relations, and you say, show me any relationships that are external to this sketch. And then you just say delete or delete all if there's more than one. Hit the green check mark, and then try it again. Tools, Sketch Tools, Modify. So now we can input a scale factor here of 25.4 to 1, enter, and Look at that. Now we have a sketch that is 2 inches by 3 inches. Very, very cool if you happen to inadvertently start in the wrong unit system. And so I can choose close here. And now all I have to do is just grab this point and drag it back onto the origin. And there we go. Nice, fully defined sketch. So that's going to do it for today's power move. I think that Tools, Sketch Tools Modify is a really cool command in SolidWorks. There's actually some other stuff that we can do with it that we'll maybe cover in another video. But if you enjoyed this episode of Power Moves, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoy my style of teaching, be sure to take a look down below in the description. We've got all the details about our training offerings, including an upcoming class which is instructor-led with me. So you can take 2 days of training with me, advanced part modeling. You can learn all about some really cool ways of modifying geometry and working with advanced geometry in SolidWorks. And like I said, you can ask me questions along the way. Take a look down in the description for all those details, and I will see you in the next SolidWorks Power Moves.